of exercise 4 is about finding the maximum and minimum value of a function when x is limited. For example, in this example, the function is x3 over 3 plus x2 over 2 minus 2x plus 1, and x is limited to take values between minus 3 and 3. You should have watched a previous video where it explains how to do that. So let's go and see it. Let's call GeoGebra. The function is input there, and let's shrink this a little bit and put a condition between minus 3 and 3. For that, I need to call the keyboard bottom left here. You see a keyboard sign. So I put minus 3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3. That's my interval. Close the keyboard. So here is the function. The function is allowed to take values on the graph here in this strip. Let's change a little bit this color because it's too dark. Settings on the color, opacity. Okay, so that's fine. We can see here is the maximum at 3, and here is the minimum. To do that, we need to do two things. First of all, we need to find the special points where derivative, rather, let's go here, f prime, and let's take the special points of the derivative, and we're interested on the points where it's 0. So we delete this one and delete this one. So let's not graph the derivative, but we have when x minus 2, we have a local maximum, and when x equals 1, we have a local minimum. And to find the maximum and the minimum, we need to find the values of the function here. So we put f of a for 33, and we put f of b minus 0.17. That's the value of the function. Let's compute the value of the function at minus 3. And let's give the numerical value and f at 3 and numerical value. So these are the 4 points here, 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 and this one here. The values are 433 minus 0.17, 2.5, and 8.5. So we can see the minimum is minus 0.17 on the function. So let's mark it here. Go here, move graphics view, and now let's put point in object. Here around there, we click, and the point is b0, so that's not good enough. Let's rather zoom, move graphics view, zoom bigger, still good here, move it, and now point on object, which is here. So I click there, and that's the point almost. But anyway, this is a minimum, so let's right click and then rename as a minimum, as our minimum. Okay, now we have to find the maximum, for which we come here, graphics view, and then let's with the wheel in the mouse. The maximum are 433, 2.5, 8.5, so it's f of 3. So we'll move here, and it's this value there. Let's zoom a little bit in this direction, and it's this value here. So we go to pointing object, and this one there, 301, doesn't matter. Right click, rename maximum. Okay, here go back to move graphics view. We'll move it, shrink it with the mouse, and you see we have a maximum and a minimum. Perhaps we should move the minimum. If we go to here, pointing object, and we move minimum label there, back to move graphics view, is clear the minimum and is clear the maximum. You can see the minimum is a critical point while the maximum is not. Save it, upload it, that's your exercise.